this episode on Bailing Scaling and BBQ. We're going on an adventure. Fishing, bit of hunting, bit of cooking, but most of all just adventuring around up north, having a good look around. Check out this episode with BSB Boys. What a way to start a trip. We just drove onto the property that we're allowed to hunt and fish on, and this big old boar trots out. Well, pity this young fella can't shoot, because kind of needs his lens to sight his gun in before he goes on a hunting trip. But the dog sought him out. Let's check it out.
Let that cunt out. Let them dogs out. Byron, in that toolbox is the gun. Good boy, good boy. Good teeth too. Yeah. Check that dog. He's right.
What a way to start a trip. I think I might need to go for a run, about to have an asthma attack. But big hooky boar, start off the trip, what a great way to start. Little tip guys, when you stop, pull up every hour or so, just to make sure that your bearings are good in your trailers. Dogs are watered, have a drink, have a piss. We just pulled up near to glide wrap the motor a bit more. Now she's starting to come undone a bit. So yeah, take the time, pull up, have a check your dogs, check your ropes, check your leads, check your bearings, that's important, check your trailer. There's all the little bits and bobs that can go wrong and stuff your trip up very quickly. Yeah, everything seems to be running smooth. We met up with Whitey along the track, and now we're heading into the campsite. The aim was to get a bit of fishing in before nightfall, so we had to rush. We wanted to set up camp, make sure we get the place all comfortable for when we get back from our first fish. Check it out guys, the big red Formosa going across the river. Alright, sit back and watch the fishing adventure start. The boys have just finished the day's trip and we are walking. We are sleeping right there. And get a load of this boat ramp. She's a bit rough. No maintenance on this boat ramp. Nah, she's just a made up boat ramp, this one guys. So today too is about to start and we're going to go fishing. The idea is we're going to catch as many species that we can eat. We're trying to fill up the freezers so we can take back home. The big Formosa in the water is a boat ramp's a bit of a scary, hairy kind of thing, but check out day two guys. Enjoy. Yes. GT kind of called it. Alright, and this is why you change your knots, kids. As you get a fish that's probably a bit more than 5 kilo. You're looking after your gear. I normally like a tighter drag than most. But to me, GT is a time waster at the moment because we're here to catch Barra. But I want my lure back. I don't want to scare the other fish away. I don't mind the other fish cakes either. Yeah, Dink, you're gonna have to get the net, mate. When I see him again. Yeah, Dink, net. Keep him. Alright, nice little GT fight. Spot GT, I don't know what they're called. Not too worried about him. Put him back in there. After a big morning on the fishing and having not much luck, Connor and I went on the scout with some drains. The idea of the drains, as you can see, watching the water there, it's pushing into the drain. The wind, the tide, they're all pushing into the drain. Barra. So the idea is the bait fish are going to be sitting there with the barra and the threadies are all going to be pulled up around the drain waiting for those fish to strike. So Connor and I had found 2 drains with a middle section there where the bait was going up and down. Now if I had my big camera that day I would have filmed balls of bait going up and down, but I just couldn't do it with the time we had, and I was trying to catch some fish because I really wanted to fill my freezer up. So we were drifting from one drain to the other, and 9 times out of 10 we always got a bump or a fish on each individual drop past. So this is one way of fishing. You don't have to use your electric motor, you don't have to use your normal motor. We just flick our soft plastics in, we'd get hits with soft plastics, deep divers and vibes. So we've had a very hard morning, Connor and I. Windy, not the ideal weather, not the ideal tide. Tyron, Dan and Dad are in the big boat and they're just doing live baiting. But Connor and I finally hit a bit of a good spot. Barra there, and Connor's got another barra. I just caught not sure if it's a blue, salmon or a thready. So we're gonna fill up and hit the spot again and keep hitting drains. Yeah, boy. Oh, yep. Oh. That's a thready. Thready, Connor, thready. Salmon. Come on, mate. Yeah, get in. All right. Yeah. Oh. Come on, mate, it's gonna fall out. Yeah. Woo! That's a blue. 85. Watch your hook behind you, Dink. Nah, it's actually a thready Lawson. Get your facts right, mate. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, check us out on Facebook, and listen to the podcast. Next time we're catching some more Barra. We're putting the drone up to check out the landscape. We're meeting up with the boys, a bit more Barra fishing. So check us out. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.